Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another Puzzle and Dragons video. I'm Alpha, and today we're going to just catch up a bit with the channel and get a couple pulls in on a special REM in the JP game. So basically, the last week and a half really, Mrs. Alpha had some of her extended family visiting from out of the country, and we had 5 people staying in our house, so it was a very nice time, and definitely kept me quite busy between that and work, and taking them to different tourist areas, things like that. So I definitely did not have any time to get some videos up, and I could see a few people sending me messages wondering where I was. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, guys. Sometimes it's just a little tough to line up content. Not everyone understands the waifu lifu. But I'm back. I've got some good stuff lined up for you guys. I'm going to try and keep it as regular as possible with the posting schedule, and we'll see how it goes. There were some exciting updates that came out in North America recently. My most favorite update that we've gotten, and I don't even know how long, is this right here, telling you what you actually have in your items. It is fantastic. I have a Google Drive spreadsheet, and I would make an entry into it every single time I'd get a reward. So I'd have to remember every single dungeon, in what order, and write it down. Then whenever I use the item, I'd have to, delete the row, and it was horrific. This is such a great quality of life update, and makes me so happy. So I could go back. I've got stuff going all the way back. Nice jewel of the wood that's 6 months old, and some stuff I've been saving. Let's see. So I'm getting close to 550 days in, but so that's awesome. And we also are pretty close to the release of a new card in North America that has everyone excited, which is the Miru card, who is right there, and basically, well, that's a little icon. She is a farmable card. This is like the biggest hype for farmable since Xerog Infinity first came out, and you can tell that people are excited. They're getting ready. They've got Awoken Lube seems to be the chosen way to farm Miru, and I'm way behind in building a team like this. I've got an Awoken Lube with a Thanatos Inherit, but Thanatos is not fully skilled up, and I only have one Zeus Dios, and he's about halfway skilled up. So I'm quite behind in this, and I might have to piece together kind of a crappier team, or I'm going to have to grind like crazy. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people doing that, though, so going through it in co-op wouldn't be so bad. And one of the remarkable things about Miru is, or I guess are, all of the Evo materials that you need. It's insane what you actually need. And looking through my box, I'm ready to make a few sacrifices, but I pretty much have all of that, and it's all ready to go. So I'm pretty pumped up about that aspect. And I've got Shine Peas out the wazoo, so if farming Miru becomes a huge task, I might throw some Shine Pea in at the end. But that is, what's coming up in North America. Pretty exciting. And we also have, let's see, well, before we hop over to JP, there's a lot of dungeons that have been refreshed recently in North America. All of the rogue style dungeons. These are the ones that are purple in color, where you start at level 1 and your team scales up depending on their rarity as you go through the dungeon. And one thing that makes these dungeons a lot easier, you can see it's still not finished. Even though I finished it regularly, once they refreshed the dungeon and made it new again, I actually haven't touched any of these. And I've been just kind of slowly farming stuff, getting things ready for Miru. I was getting things ready for Awoken Lube. And I'm kind of ready to start hopping into some of this more challenging content and really start working on some co-op content. And I know a whole bunch of you guys have sent me messages to co-op, and I often am unable to do so just because of my schedule or whatever it might be. It's also difficult to communicate in game, which is why I'm going to be going to Discord a lot more. That is, there's an official Puzzle and Dragons Discord server, which let me see, it might be just right on the side column of the Reddit page. That's what a lot of people do, but of course it's not actually there. I will find the invite link to the Puzzle and Dragons Discord server, and I'll post it in the video description below, or maybe in the comment section, whatever it is. I'll post it below so that you guys can click on that. And that is, Discord is a server where it's all based around video games. It's like TeamSpeak, but it's free. There's free voice servers. It's pretty cool. And I'm going to be on there quite a bit trying to match up and do some Puzzle and Dragons run. And I saw someone make a suggestion to actually host my own Discord server, and I would definitely consider that. If you guys would want that, let me know in the comment section below. But that comes with the caveat that I would not, I don't intend to idle there 24/7 and run dungeons whenever anyone wants to. It would be much more of a community place where people that enjoy the channel and would want to connect, and I would be there as much as I could be, but it's definitely not, a direct line to run co-op with me all the time. I'm just unable to do that. I apologize for that, but I just have a, pretty busy work and family schedule. But anyways, if you're interested in doing that, where you'd be able to co-op with me a little more frequently than if we were just trying to match up on the Puzzle and Dragons Discord, let me know in the comment section below, and I'd be open to getting that set up. I'm not sure how to do it, but I know I can figure it out, so it's not that big of a deal. So that's kind of what's going on in North America. So we're going to hop over to the JP server where they've got a Waifu REM, and I'm going to do 2 polls on that. And it's one of those things where it's a silver landmine field. But you can see I'm rank 199 here, and it's a very casual pace of play on the JP server. I log in pretty much every day. I get whatever the rewards are, because generally they're insane. And I'll try and run some sort of descent, or maybe do a bit of farming if I'm trying to get some even materials. But I'm really not putting as much effort into the JP server. But that said, my box is actually decent for the level of effort I put in. So we're hoping there's a couple extremely rare golds here, which include Bride Eshmali, the Pad Academy Kali, and Bride Satsuki. So we're going to count on getting none of those and assume we're getting some Fairy Tale Girl. So let's see how it goes. We're going 2 pulls only, 2 pulls here. So we're going to bring on the silvers here. So this account is also, I bought, I want to say 2 times, and it was like when they had that, there we go, there's the Fairy Tale Girl. Now this is not even the regular one, I don't think. Funny enough, I have this one already. It's a dupe, I just noticed that. So not only is it a Fairy Tale Girl, but it's one that I already have. But yeah, that's not the standard Red Riding Hood. That is from one of the collabs. I just forget which one at the moment. Okay, so we ended up with 2 silvers, and we got, okay, that's a new card, but I had a Chibi Isis before, unless this is a different version. It's really not too interesting. So, oh well, that did not get us too far. I guess we could go one more pull, right? It wouldn't be a REM pull with Alpha unless he does at least one more than he says he's going to. So let's see what we get here. It pays off. Sometimes it pays off. All right. This is really not one of the better golds, but that's okay. Honestly, I need to look up who this is. Let's see. Good old Puzzle Dragon X. Oh, it's the Bride Ruka. So, I mean, I guess that's useful for something. I don't know. It's not really. Um, I'm trying to think what it is. I mean, you got a blue row. You've got a skill bind resist. Hold on. Get back over here. I mean, it could fit in on water teams. There's a whole bunch of healing, skill boost, skill bind resist, bind clear, although not unbindable, and enhanced hearts. So I guess not the worst thing. It's a gold, but anyways, guys, just wanted to give kind of a general update on the channel. Let you guys know what's been going on, what you can expect with pace of videos coming out in the future. And hopefully, like I said, I'm going to be doing some more co-op via Discord. So I'm going to be trying to get some Mechanical Zeus going, Mechanical Hera. I've still never done any of that content. I have not run co-op really in probably like the last 6 months. I had a friend that played pad and he stopped, and sometimes it's just tough to coordinate some co-op schedules. But I'll be doing that in the future, so hopefully we can play soon. And that's about it for now. We'll have some more content lined up very soon, and you'll see me next time.